Well, it's time for our monthly off-the-shelf book segment with Fayetteville Public Library, where we spotlight a new or notable read to add to your list. And this month, we are diving into Dark Tide, Growing Up with Ted Bundy by Edna Cowell Martin and Megan Atkinson. Now, there are a lot of books out there about Ted Bundy. This is the first written by a blood relative. Edna Cowell Martin, his cousin, spent holidays with him as a child and later lived just blocks away from him during his University District killing spree in Seattle.
Yeah, so Edna actually grew up for a bit here in Fayetteville. She's actually a graduate of FHS and the University of Arkansas, where her father was a professor. So Dark Tide is equal parts true crime and biography, but it offers kind of some personal letters and a perspective that few people have really seen at all. So it is a powerful, unsettling read that sheds light not only on Bundy's crimes, but also on the ripple effect that they had on his family, including the guilt and grief that Edna carried for years. You know, when I started admittedly, I'm not being funny, I have to be careful when I read books like this because I really do get scared. So I had to kind of skim some bits. But it really was fascinating seeing it from the perspective of a family member who loved him.
Who loved him,
you know?
Absolutely. And also to see the effect that it had on the family, which is something I don't know that we think about all the time, right? We don't think about how they lived and how his actions affected them, and, you know, kind of that sphere of influence went on to affect more. One of the other things I really liked about this book is that you can see they have pictures of the letters that he wrote to her.
Yes.
So that was fascinating to me. I'm trying to find one right here so I can. Here you go. So. Yeah, I mean, just a full-on letter that he has right here that is a photocopy. And obviously they write the transcription so you can maybe read it a little bit more because, you know, handwriting isn't always legible.
Exactly.
But fascinating to see. He was writing Edna from when they lived in different cities. He was writing her from prison. He was writing her when his court date was coming up. Just fascinating to think about. So it made me want to do a deeper dive into Ted Bundy. I know you would stay away from that sort of thing.
No, I'm too scared.
But I was curious just about, you know, the rest of it. So that's one of the things I like about books like this is it always causes me to want to follow up and learn more.
Yeah, it is interesting, like I said, especially from her perspective. And it was also interesting when she got the phone call from her brother that he was arrested. So if you're interested in maybe a new perspective, this is definitely a book to check out.
Check it out. And Edna has ties to Fayetteville. Like we said, went to FHS and went to the University of Arkansas as well.
Yeah,
So
who'd have thunk it? Yeah.